Welcome to Focus on Thoracic Love. So there are three main portions of your back: the lumbar spine, or the low back, the thoracic spine, or the middle back, and oftentimes those are seen in two sections, but the thoracic is one section, and then the cervical spine, or the upper back into the neck. And now the lower back and the cervical spines, the lumbar and the cervical, tend to get the most action movement naturally just because they're more mobile. The thoracic spine is a little more stationary because of the rib cage, and there's more kind of connecting into it, but it does need a little love. So in yoga, they say that you can tell the age of a yogi by the flexibility of their spine. So we want to, as best we can, keep our spines as flexible as possible as we move forward. So the thoracic sometimes needs a little extra concentrated love. Now, I will say, if you have stenosis or anything where your doctor tells you not to move your spine in certain ways, this is not the video for you. You're just going to move in the way that is right for you. But if you would like to increase the flexibility of your spine, and it is safe to do so, continue with me. So we're going to come to a chair that is sturdy, stable, and we're going to come into seated mountain. So shoulders over hips, legs straight out of hip sockets, knees over ankles. And I'm going to invite you to lift your toes, push the floor away, inhale the shoulders to the sky, and exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, and then soften your toes to the floor. Let's do that again. Lift your toes, push into the floor, hug your muscle to bone, inhale, the shoulders rise. Exhale, shoulders back and down, tailbone into the earth, soften your toes. And one more time. Lift the toes, engaging the legs. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades back, tailbone into the earth, fluff out your toes, and feel the back body engaging and softening you back. Now we're going to be doing an exercise that helps to rotate the thoracic spine, to put some engagement into and strength into the thoracic spine. You always want to, anytime you're rotating in the thoracic spine or any part of the back, you want to keep it long, right? So if you're trying to twist from a rounded spine, first of all, you're not going to get very far. And the other thing is you're putting tension in places where the vertebra were not meant to move in that way. But if you root to rise, lengthen your spine, now everything is aligned and spacious, and that rotation is more naturally available. And that's true whether we're upright or hinging, which is what we're about to do. So there's two parts to this exercise we're about to do, but I want you to make sure that the spine is long. And I'm going to give you two options. So if you have a block, maybe you'll need it, maybe you won't. I'm going to show you both options, and then I'll guide you through, and you can pick which one works for you. So keep the block to the side for a second. And in a moment, we're going to bring the hands to the sternum, lengthen, inhale, exhale, hinge, and then rotate, feet are glued, rotate to the right, bringing the elbow on the inside of the left knee, making sure the knee doesn't splay out. That's your anchor. So keep it really anchored into the floor so you can anchor the elbow. And with that, you're going to lengthen the spine and rotate. Keeping that anchoring, maybe the arm will extend, and then it'll come back. Inhale, face forward, hinge back up. So you can either do that way. If bringing the elbow down, it's you're newer to yoga and you're not as flexible, let the yoga meet you. Maybe place your foot on a block. And that's going to bring the anchor point a little higher if getting it down here is too much. Eventually, maybe the elbow goes on the outside of the thigh, but for our purposes today, I'm just going to give the basics. So if that's better for you, sternum and thumb pressing together, inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge, and then elbow to the inner thigh and rotate that way. So if when I tell you to rotate, this is too far and you have a block, I'm going to invite you to place the foot on the block. So let's start with the block if you have it. Okay, now we're going to bring our hands to heart center, and then the thumbs are going to press into your sternum, this little bone here, right in front of your heart, and then you're going to press them into each other. And what that's going to do is help you lift and lengthen your spine. This is a really great way, it's like training wheels kind of, to keep your spine tall and safe. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinging forward, thumbs and sternum stay together, and then rotate towards the right, bringing the elbow on the inside of the left thigh. Keep that foot anchored and engaged, and then press into the elbow, press into your hands, rotate with a long spine. Maybe you're here. If it feels okay, you're going to press into that foundation, get a little taller, maybe the arm can extend. So listen to the low back, make sure you're not over rotating. Make sure you're nice and long. On your next exhale, if the arm is extended, you're going to bring the hand back together. Press them together for that anchoring. Hug the belly. Inhale, face forward, hinging, and exhale, hinge back up. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, make a rain shower over your head, and then exhale, float the hands, release. If you like the block, keep it. If not, maybe try it on the floor. So if you like the block, keep it. If not, foots to the floor. Hands to heart. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, soften into the back body. We're aligned, but not rigid. Relax your head and neck and jaw. It's all just along for the ride. No reaching with the chin. Keep it aligned. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Thumbs and sternum together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow into the inside of the thigh, pressing to the foot, and then rotate. Elbow into thigh, palm to palm, and maybe arm can lift, rotating. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hand back to the other hand. Press them together, thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs. Hug your belly. Inhale, rotate facing forward. Exhale, hinge back up, push the floor away. Inhale, arms to the sky, out to T. Exhale, lower the hands, release. So just check in. Find your breath if you were holding it. And now we're going to do the other side. So if you like the block, we're going to do this next pass or the first pass on this side with the foot on the block. If you know you don't like it, just foot to the floor. This is what I'm offering for this one. Root to rise, inhale. Exhale, soften into the back body. Thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Neck is relaxed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow on the inside of the right thigh. Foot is pressing into the floor as your anchor. As you rotate to the left, palms press. Maybe this is as far as you go. If it feels okay, right hand is staying where it is. Left arm extends. Maybe gaze goes towards your hand if that's comfortable for your neck. If not, gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes home. Engage your abs. Press your hands together and into your sternum as you inhale, face forward. Exhale, push down, lift up. And then reach the arms to the sky. Inhale, open it up to the side. Exhale, lower hands down. Good. Next pass I'm going to offer without the block. If you like the block, keep it. Hands to thighs. Hands to heart. Root to rise. Inhale. Exhale, soften into the back body. Inhale, get tall. Legs are active. Exhale, hinge forward. Thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate to the left. Elbow on the inside of the right leg. The right leg is anchored to the floor. As you rotate, if it feels available, inhale the left arm to the sky, neck is relaxed. Exhale, hand comes back to the hand. Press them into each other, thumb to sternum. Engage your abs. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, push down, lift back up. Inhale the arms to the sky and out to the side. Exhale, float your hands down and release. Roll through the shoulders, release. Okay. Now we're going to we're going to walk our feet out. Let's do this way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. We're just going to do a counter movement in case we over-rotated the low back. So forearms to the thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge forward. So if you have blocks, maybe you want to bring the blocks down here. Maybe you want to walk them out. Maybe hands come to the floor. If you need to keep your head above your heart, then the blocks are going to be up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. So we want to stretch the low back just to neutralize anything that may have gone awry in our best efforts. Take another breath. And then engage your abs. Press your feet into the floor again to support you and walk yourself back. Maybe once you're upright, hands to thighs, and roll up one vertebra at a time. Once you're upright, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Walk your feet back to seated mountain. Take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just check in. Do you feel taller? Maybe more open in the thoracic spine? Maybe it was a new experience and you're processing it. When you're ready, blink open your eyes if you've closed them and lower your hands. So this is just one example of how we can work with the thoracic spine with supports to really protect the back. It's something that we really need to, our whole bodies. There's certain tender spots we really need to be watching out for, though. The shoulders, the knees, the spine. So As always, I hope you found this helpful. If so, please leave comments below. If you'd like to see the whole class, you can join the Patreon page. Information you can find below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.